got a city centre garden, limited access from the front, and a garden was full of trees. So Gareth came and viewed the site, and then we worked together in the design process, and I felt my wishes were very much taken into account.
I think most people would have looked at our site and just said there just isn't space to build what you have built for us. But it was also nice that you worked closely with the local arboriculturalist to make sure that we weren't going to destroy trees. So it's been tough squeezing it in with the trees that we've got, but they've all been preserved. So Homelodge handled the liaison with the planning authorities for us. We were given a certificate of lawful development. So the planning authorities are fully involved, but we didn't need to go through the conventional planning process because the legislation doesn't require that. We're pleased that building regulation approval is part of Homelodge's process, and that was also something that was dealt with, the inspections and the certification, without any effort from us.
The site crews were a pleasure to have around.
You know, we enjoyed their company, which isn't what I expected in advance of the project.
So we have 6 skylights, so it's a lovely, bright and airy space. My parents lived in Devon for most of their adult life, and that's a 3-hour drive away. My sister and I both live in Winchester, so there's 8 grandchildren. We were finding it increasingly hard to get down to Devon, and if there was an emergency, it was hard to cover.
And just with the best will in the world, you can't offer support on a daily basis if you're a 3-hour drive away, whereas here we're available as much as they want us.
So my father has a mobility scooter. We needed to ensure that he had level access in the lodge and to the lodge, which he now has. So he can use his mobility scooter from the front door into the city centre. My mother in particular suffers from the cold, and when they first moved in, the weather was really quite cold and they were cosy and warm. So during the summer we had the heat wave and the lodge was surprisingly cool. They are loving living in their lovely lodge, and they can enjoy their later years without worrying about what ifs.
We think the lodge has been excellent value. We've already recommended Homelodge to other people. We were told what pricing to expect, and the specifications been higher than we've expected, I'd say. So yeah, all on budget, on time, so yeah, we're really pleased.
When I look out in the morning, I see this beautiful structure which has added to our garden.
Having Tom and Rini living with us has been fantastic. They're enjoying having the dogs and their 8 grandchildren dropping in.
The whole family would recommend Homelodge. From start to finish, they've been a joy to work with. We've got an amazing new home for my parents, and we're all absolutely delighted.